Okay, today we're talking about how to create a sketch, extrude, render, and pattern in Fusion 360. Let's get started. We'll go up here into the upper left-hand corner and click the sketch button. You'll see the grid appear. Click on what plane you want to draw on. We're going to create a square. We'll click and drag. We'll type in the length and width of our square. Click Finish Sketch. Click the Home button. And there's our square. Now we'll go up here and click Extrude. And that'll turn this square into a three-dimensional object, in this case a metal plate. And you can see this blue arrow by pushing and pulling it like this. You can make this as thick as you need to, or go over here on the right hand side and type in how thick you want it to be. Hit OK, and there's our metal plate. Woo! You go over here to the view cube, click right side. We'll go back up here to the sketch button, and we'll create a sketch on the face of this plate. You can see the grid. That means we're in sketch mode. And we'll go up here to the circle, click on it. I want a circle right about here on the plate. So I'll click and drag until I make the circle the diameter I want it. You can simply type in the diameter. And then hit enter. We'll go up here to Finish Sketch. We'll go back up here to Extrude. And we'll click on that circle. It's highlighted in blue. Again, we'll pull out our arrow, and we've now turned that circle into a cylinder. Now you can join, so it joins the plate, or create a new body. That's what we'll do, create a new body. And then we're going to type the length we want this cylinder to be. Or again, you could just simply pull on that blue arrow until you get it to the length that you want it to be. Okay. Click the Home button. And then now we're going to turn it into a hollow pipe. And so the easiest way to make it a hollow pipe is go up here in the ribbon and click on the shell command right here. And then we're going to click on the face that we want to turn into a pipe or a shell. So that's highlighted in blue, and you simply drag the arrow up and down, and you can see it's changing the thickness of that pipe wall. Or you can also go over here and type in the exact thickness you want that to be, and then say OK. So there's our metal plate with a pipe welded to it. Now we're going to go down here into the render. We'll click the color wheel, click paint, glossy paint. We'll paint the pipe blue. We'll paint the plate a different color. And there you go. That's how you can render something a different color. And because that's a separate body, you can see we can move this pipe anywhere we want in our 3D model here. And I'm just simply creating a copy. So now I have two pipes. So you get how that works. So now we're going to create some copper pipes inside of this large diameter pipe, because what I'm modeling here is a shell and tube chiller. And so this is the shell that we've drawn, but now we got to draw all the copper tubes inside of the shell. So what I'll do is I'll create one copper tube in the center with the commands that I just showed you, and then we'll create a pattern from that one tube that will create the rest of our copper tubes. Okay, you'll note the only thing I did off camera is I added 3 more circles in the sketch. So I'm going to click on our center copper tube to create this pattern. And then I'm going to click on the path that I want that center tube to take. And you can tell it how many tubes you want, what direction you want it to arrange the pattern. So you see there's different options in your pull down menu over here on the right hand side. You can type in how many tubes you want, and you can drag this blue arrow to arrange them how you like them to be. And once you're happy with your pattern, click OK. And I'm going to copy or move all of these tubes to exactly where I want them to be, because they're obviously not where they're supposed to be. So I select all of them. You know they're all selected because they're all highlighted in blue. And I simply move them where I want them. And release the mouse once I'm happy with their position. And say OK. Now we move our view cube, and now you see we have all of our tubes in that first circular row of tubes anyway. So I'll go back over here to pattern. It's a circular pattern. And then we'll click that next sketch circle to create the next circular row of those copper tubes. I'll just simply move and copy one of the tubes up, or excuse me, copy and then move the copy tube up, and we'll create a pattern from that tube, and we'll select that sketch circle and determine how many more tubes you want to add on this circle, and there we go. You can see we've added that. Now we have 2 rows of copper tubes. So I'm going to copy and move a tube one final time to create that third inner circle of tubes. And then back to circular pattern. Again, select that sketch circle and simply drag out how many we want, and there we go. And then one more time, I'm going to copy and move my copy to the center for that center tube. Hit OK. You can see we now have all of our tubes, and the render will go up, and we will make all of those tubes copper. And simply drag and drop. And then this outer shell, I want it to be painted blue. Back to design. And there you go. I hope this tutorial helps you. Please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and thanks for watching.